Hello, welcome to the Joe Cortez Show here in Las Vegas, Nevada, the entertainment capital of the world. Today we have special guest. First, we want to, again, my co-host, Shelly Stevens. We have special guests today, none other than Pam Hawkins, who's a great singer, and her husband, Johnny Fab, another entertainer, singer, entertainer. He does a little bit of everything. Anyway, welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Okay, so we're here to talk about your up-and-coming event. You have something coming up May 9th.
Yes.
At the Composers Room in Las Vegas. You tell us a little bit about that, Johnny?
It's a risque rhythm and blues review. And basically what it is dirty blues songs from the 1930s, 40s, and 50s, and a few mine songs that I've written that have personality to them.
Double entendre.
Double entendre.
Yeah,
And it's,
like that.
It's going to be a very silly show. There should be a lot of laughter.
Yes.
And we've got some great musicians joining us. And we're rehearsing hard to make it sound good.
That's
Okay,
right.
You said
Yes, we
May
are.
9th. What time it starts?
7 o'clock. It's at the Composers Room on Sahara.
Here in Las Vegas.
And tickets are available if you go to the composersroom.com website.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yes.
Pam, can you tell us a little bit about you, Pam Hawkins? Tell us a little bit about
Well,
your music.
Well, like I said, I do all types of music, all kinds of music, and for this show, I'm going to be. Johnny is directing the whole show, but yes, I just do all types of music and everything. I did just win, or just got a Lifetime Achievement Award.
Well, can you tell us a little bit about that?
It's there's a.
What's the name of the award?
The Bahaba. Maha, it's a Swahili
There it is.
award. There,
Yeah.
Oh, did you put it? Oh, there it is. So yeah, it's that. Which is there's an institute, a jazz institute in the Bay Area, and they give out these awards to Bay Area artists that have been mentoring people. Anyway, it says that I mentoring people and that have been singing around town for a long time. So it's just a recognition of me singing and giving to the community. So
May I add to that? May I add to that?
Yes, 'cause
Pam was a reigning queen. She's very modest, but she was a reigning queen in the Bay Area before we came to Vegas. And she was a singer. And what I mean by that is a lot of female vocalists would come out to listen to Pam and watch her show and emulate her. And it was an amazing thing to watch. There she is, and she's a very compelling, powerful, fiery soul singer. I, on the other hand, am more of a crooner.
yes,
So we met in the blues for this project.
Yes.
Because we both got a toe in the blues.
Yes.
Not just because of music, but life too.
yeah, yeah. The blues.
And what I wanted to do is put together a show that's different from what everybody else is doing. Here in Vegas, tribute shows are very popular, which is fine.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of them. And I thought, what could we do that would be really entertaining and fun? And with music, there's a power to transport people into another thought.
Yes.
And they can transcend the problems of today and take you away for a while. So we're going to have about an hour and 15, an hour and a half that night at the Composers Room. And our goal, is to elevate people through music and laughter.
That's right.
So how did
Yes,
you
it is.
guys meet through your different styles of music?
She was performing at a place called Ideal Bar and Grill,
Yeah,
which
in
is
Northern
at the
California.
mouth of the Santa Cruz Wharf. And I, one day, was playing at a restaurant out on the wharf.
Yes.
And on my breaks, I would always walk to Ideal and see who was playing, because there was always a band in there. And Pam was in there yelling at somebody at the bar.
Could have been
and just singing so soulfully, and she's a very compelling singer, as I mentioned, and she had the greatest band in the Bay Area. Those guys it was John Wiedemeyer and her first husband, what's his face?
Terry.
And Brian Mills on drums.
Yeah.
And
It's just a
just doing
three-piece.
these incredible rock and soul tunes. And I remember I used to wear a fedora. For about 20 years I wore a fedora. Wouldn't even
time.
leave the house without it.
He would not.
But then when I hit 40 and I still had hair, I said, I don't need this hat anymore. It may come back before it's over.
Right.
And so we just got to talking and would kind of just bump into each other. And one
Yes, we
night, I'll
do.
never forget this. I was in San Jose,
All right.
and I stopped at a Shell gas station, and there she was.
That's right.
Remember?
Yep.
Over on
Getting
Hamilton.
gas, coming home
Getting
from
gas. And she said, hey, I'm going to go sit in with these guys over at blah, 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 wherever it was. You want to go? And I mean, who could say no to that? And so I went, and she sang, If You Want Me to Stay.
Yeah.
From
That's
Sly
right.
Stone. And I noticed that she was giving me the big eye as she was flipping her hair around singing. And I thought, I think this girl likes me.
Just a little bit. But then also your album. Then we did his album.
Yeah,
Yes,
and
we
then
do his
she
album.
sang on my first big production album. It's my second album, really. But yeah, she was very. You can hear her. She has a very distinctive voice, and she sings on "Feeling Sassy" and "Curious" and
On
a
his
bunch of my
album,
tunes.
yes.
So that's how we met, though.
Cool.
That's right.
That's
Yeah.
great, though. That's
I always-
Because whenever I try to tell, he's like, "No, that's not what happened." I'm like, "But that's what I remember."
Well, me and Wesley do the same thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, we can never
Yes.
agree.
You guys have anything together that you guys sing together?
Well, that's what we're doing.
We actually brought a clip of one of the
Oh,
yeah.
songs that we
Okay.
do together that's going to be in this show. It's called "Walk Right In
Let's
and Walk
hear
Right
it.
Out."
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here we go.
This fella was living in a really nice community, senior community, and it was his birthday. And he was walking down the hall, and he come up to him, and the lady says, "Hey, honey, it's my birthday. How old do you think I am?" She looks at him, she says, "Oh, 70?" He says, "I'm 96." She said, well, that's what she said. "Wow, you look terrific. Happy birthday." And he smiled, he walked down the hall. Saw a fella, and he said, "Hey, Sonny, it's my birthday. How old do you think I am?" The guy says, "Oh, you gotta be at least 80. And the guy says, "I'm 96 years old today." And the fellow says, "Oh my God, you make it look terrific. God bless you. Happy birthday." So the birthday boy walks down the hall a little further, comes up to another lady and says, "Hey, sweetie, it's my birthday today." Boy, she looks him up and down, sideways. And then she reaches up, she gives him a big squeeze.
Inappropriate.
Sorry, Dorothy. Gives him a big squeeze, and she says, "You're 96." He said, "How did you know?" And she said, "You told me yesterday."
Johnny Fab.
Walk right in, walk right out. 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 Walk right in, walk right out.
Oh, that's what the song is all about. I got a man who likes to hug a buck. I got a man who likes to hug a bug. When we get up in the morning, all he wants to do is walk right in,
Walk right out. Walk right in, walk right out. Walk right in, walk right out. Walk right in, walk right out. Walk right in, walk right out.
Go, baby.
All right.
Tell him what it's about.
I like to dance the Susie Q, the conga and the chop. I like to dance the Susie Q, the conga and the chop. When I get romantic, all I want to do is walk right in, walk right out. Walk right in, walk right out. Yes, walk right in, walk right out. Walk right in, walk right out. Walk right in, walk right out. Walk right in, walk right out.
I got a man, always deaf and dumb. Not dumb. I got a man, no, boy, he's deaf and dumb. Yeah, that boy wouldn't do nothing till I made him walk right in.
Walk right in, walk right out.
Yes,
Walk right in,
not a man, y'all.
walk right in, walk right out. Walk right in, walk right out.
That's what the song is all about.
Thank you.
So just walk right in, walk right out.
That's
right. That's it.
So you can bring
That's
it.
right.
Okay, so anything else you want to add on to the show today before we wrap it up here?
Come see us.
Yeah.
We're gonna have
We're
a great
looking
time.
for
and we
you
need
and
there.
you and you and
and
you.
and you.
And you back over there too. Yes,
that'll be
yes. You in the kitchen, you too. Yeah.
So that May 9th at the Composer Room here in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yeah.
It's on Sahara. From what time again?
7 p.m.
7 p.m.
Yeah, it's $20 for the ticket.
Oh, I can't beat that.
A bargain.
Yeah.
It's a bargain. I'm
Yeah,
telling
they got
you.
food and
They got food there. You go.
Because
Everything
actually,
going
we're
on.
going to put on about a $35 to $40 show, so you might make a couple bucks.
Well, we're so happy to have you on the show today.
Thanks for having us.
Johnny and Pam.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much for being on the show. We hope to see you again in the very near future.
That's right.
Take care. Keep your guards up at all time.
Right on.
And remember, I'm fair, but I'm firm. Shelly, tell them something before we wrap it up.
You said it all, Joe. We're going to see you on Saturday. Tomorrow night, we'll be back at Lola's as usual. And Joe has something to do, though, tomorrow. So I don't know if he'll be there or not, but hopefully his affair will be over.
Well, I'll be commentating some boxing event we have here in Las Vegas, amateur boxing. I always like to give back to the community
Right.
and help these young kids out there. I'll be doing that tomorrow night. We'll see you guys soon. Take care. See you next week. God bless.
Bye.
Keep your guards up at all times.
that's right.